The last data entry information that we have to do is entering the rooms. PlusTab will automatically assign rooms to each debate round. So again, just go to the Enter Edit column and click on the Rooms button. This brings up the room information form. Now again, like with all the other forms, it defaults to assuming that you want to enter a new room, and let's go ahead and just start there. So let's enter Cog Sci 101. You hit the Tab key. It defaults to saying that it can be used for any division for all rounds of the tournament. Tab again to save the room. You'll then see on the list on the right, Cog Sci 101 is listed. Now what we've tried to do with the program is to enable this to go as smoothly as possible. And so after you've entered Cog Sci 101, there's a very good possibility your next room is Cog Sci 102. I think most tournaments use rooms consecutively. So what the program does is assume this and leaves in the room name Cog Sci 10 blank. And so you can quickly, if your next room is 102, type 2, tab any division, tab save room, press spacebar. And I've now saved Cog Sci 101 and Cog Sci 102. I can then type 3, tab save, 4, tab save, 5, tab save, and I've now entered Cog Sci 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. So it allows you to quickly assign rooms if you have a kind of simple tournament setup where all your rooms are available for all the rounds and you don't care what division gets assigned to each room. If, however, you have a specific need to put a certain division in a certain building, for example, one tournament that we recently went to put all of a junior division on a separate campus, so obviously all of juniors rounds needed to go in a certain building, whereas all the other rounds couldn't go in that building because those competitors weren't on that section of campus. So what you can do, so let's go ahead and enter a new room, and we'll enter Liberal Arts 301. But rather than for any division for all the rounds, we want it specifically to go to junior. And you see when you do for all rounds, it will quickly select for prelim round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, junior parley, all of the elim time blocks that you set up earlier under tournament settings, junior parley, click save, and now what it's saying is that Liberal Arts 301 will only be used for junior parliamentary debate rounds. You can then enter 302. It assumes that the division designation stays the same and allows you to quickly enter these. If you instead need to set it up for particular rounds, so for example, imagine Liberal Arts 304 is only available for the first 3 rounds of the tournament and you wanted to use it for junior parley, you can leave junior parley here, junior parley here, junior parley here, but then for round 4 we want to set it to do not use, 4, 5, and 6. The same thing for the elim time blocks. And what this will tell the program is that we only want to assign this room during the first 3 rounds to junior parley. Click save, and now that's what the program will do. Say you've made a mistake and you want to edit that, you simply click on the room and that information will be loaded. So if we click on 303, we see it's junior parley for all the rounds. Cog Sci 105 is any division for all the rounds. If, for example, Cog Sci 105 is simply not available for the first 2 rounds, maybe there's a class, you can simply set it like that and then any division for the rest and save the room. And that's how you can quickly manage your rooms. Now there's this information down here, rooms have a need, which will quickly tell you how many rooms you've assigned to any division, how many you've assigned to senior, junior, novice, and rookie. It also will tell you how many you need for each of those divisions. For example, for senior parley, we have 3 rooms assigned, but we need 10 for the division. For any division, we have 49 total debates that are going to happen at the tournament, but we've only assigned 17 rooms to that division. So that way you can know if you have enough rooms at the tournament or if you need to go scramble and find a tree for the debaters to debate under. The other feature in PlusTab is that you can do a ADA or Americans with Disability assignment, which will keep a team or judge in one room for the entire tournament. For example, you might have a competitor who has a broken leg, is on crutches, and you don't want them to have to climb 4 flights of stairs to go to the top of some building. So what you can do is select any room. So for example, Science 101, and we want to put Doug Cressy from Fullerton College in that room for that judge. Simply select the judge, click Save Room, and now Science 101 is reserved for Doug Cressy. You do the same thing for rooms, so imagine for teams, CogSci 105, select the team, how about Desto BR, save, and now CogSci 105 is reserved for that team. And so, if there's a team and judge conflict, for example, if Modesto BR is scheduled to be judged by Doug Cressy, the judge's ADA room will take preference. Finally, just like the other forms, if you need to quickly stop using a room, for example, you found out that Social Science 206 is locked and you can't use it, simply click on the room, click Stop Using Room up here, and the room will be deactivated for the tournament.